So we met at Urbana in 1987, which was an InterVarsity Christian Fellowship gathering of 17,000 people in Urbana, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. It was a conference that took place between Christmas and New Year's. I was wearing a Salvation uniform for the opening event and hanging out with some delegates from Canada. And Lori saw us and came kind of running over to introduce herself to everyone that was there. And I was just very impressed by this very outgoing, beautiful woman.
Yeah, I wasn't actually wearing uniform, so they didn't know who I was. But I actually, when I went, I was, like, to be honest, I was thinking there's 17,000 people and there might be a nice Christian boy out there that I could meet.
And then I think our first official date was July 19th.
Yeah.
Which is quite a bit of an interesting date because it was everything just like the movie Hitch. I think I elbowed Joanne in the face by accident.
Yeah. Oh,
I had
awful.
an allergic reaction, so I was drowsy from Benadryl, and then our date ended with me over the toilet because I was really sick that evening.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that's how we met.
By mid-August, so this is mid-July, by mid-August I had told Peter that he was the man that I was going to marry.
God kind of just said, you know what? Take the risk. He's all that you need. And so when I came back to Canada and he asked me to marry him, I was like, yes.
You know, there was the conference for me was a focus on missions, and Lori had been spending some time in Central America and had done a lot of missions work. She's fluent in Spanish, smart, bright, educated, kind of all the things, athletic, all the things that I really liked and so on. And so it was kind of neat because it wasn't, as Lori said, it wasn't this automatic kind of thing that happened, but over the course of the week that we were there, we just kind of got pulled together a little bit.
I went to go down to see Joanne and during Christmas time, and I remember when I came back, I just thought, you know, there's someone I want to fight for. You know, there's someone I want to build a relationship with. And when I left, I guess I just felt that there was another part of me that was being separated from each other when I left. And so I just thought, you know what, it didn't feel right not being with Joanne.
Learning to understand yourself and striving to understand your spouse.
How do I glorify God through our relationship, and just trying to get in that mentality, in that space. I think that's sort of what gets us through the day.